Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. POIICE say you no fit compare Italian police with Nigeria police. The reason why POIICE dey do this video na because of one Nigeria guy wey die. This Nigeria guy get quarrel with the Oyibo woman. After the quarrel, they come discover say the guy don kill himself. But people no believe the story say the guy kill himself. Some people believe say na the Oyibo woman na kill the guy. So make I leave you now with POIICE. Make you for hear the information where he bring come.
Chezena, you understand? Aneru Maru, that's his name. Good evening once more, ladies and gentlemen, my special fans. I can see all of you, believe me honestly. Somebody just, okay, I'm not started yet. Somebody just said, you disagree with me, Italian police are the most corrupt. If you say that, meaning you live in Napoli or Sicily, let me see that person that wrote that thing again. I'm not against you, but I'm just telling you the fact. Please, can you tell me where you live, please? You just, who wrote that thing that Italian police are the most corrupt in the world? Tell me where you live. If you live in Sicily or Napoli, Lecce, Bari, all those stuff like that, you are right. Okay. This is a republic, like supposed to be like a republic in Nigeria, but there has never this light they give show me. What did they bring this light now? Hold on, my friends. Just 2 minutes. Hold on with me. Let me systemize my. I don't always like to go away with you. Hold on. What is going on? Sorry. Is it showing? Okay, it's not showing again. It's not showing again. So, the reason why I came aboard here today is that I just told that my friend just now. Say, if you know that Italian police are the most corrupt nation in the world, first of all, you tell me where you live in Italy. Because Italy is a vast country. You can travel from my place here to Sicily. Somebody who goes to Germany will arrive. You will not arrive in Sicily. Okay, so it's just like the south and north in Nigeria, east and west in Nigeria. So anyway, I'm not here for that. The reason why I came here today because I had a lot of stupid stories about our late brother, the death in Chezena. You all saw the famous video that was circulating in internet for the past 4 days now or 3 days now. As you all know, I'm a coordinator of the Nigerian community in my area here, my province and the region here. And when I saw the video, I was shocked. First, I want to congratulate 2 bodies in this before I start narrating the story to you all guys in this place here. First, I want to give kudos to the Nigerian embassy. We've never had it for a very long time, but the Nigerian embassy was so much interested about the death of a Nigerian in our country here, Italy. And secondly, I want to also give kudos to the legislative of the National Union, the NUNI, the Nigerian Community National Union, not the state, various state or regions union, who deem it necessary to be interested in this issue. And I was privileged to be nominated as somebody who will go into the issues and find out the facts. As I normally do, you see, sometimes that's why I always tell everybody here on Facebook here, I don't say things that I will say, I'm sorry. If I tell you I'm sorry, you know that it's just to make peace. It's not because what I said is wrong. Okay. So, all the video that I watched here since 3 days was not touching to me, but it was the one that was done by human rights activists. This guy that was living with Monica before in Holland, who becomes activist in Nigeria. And well, I'm not against him, I'm not after him, but the fact is that I just want to come here to correct the notion. Or before, we have another disputable issues concerning our ex-commissioner Ero. The press conference or press briefing he gave in Nigeria, how he further went and said 300 Nigerians are in prison, and all of them are in prison unjustly. That the Italian government used racism in prisons, people in Italy here, that they are in prison unjust. Anyway, I did not come here today to discuss about Ero, because when I brought the poster out, most Nigeria, most of my close friends say, "Look, oh, bros, I beg now, remove the poster, I beg." But some people wrote some message there. I only call one or two persons among those messages there that I respect a lot, that respect me enough to, that in case they see anything like that, they should know I'm not stupid. I'm not like those bloggers who say things to bring people down because of bringing people down. No, I say things because that is the way the thing's supposed to be. But I'm not going to go details on a raw issue today. As I tell you before, I will go privately to discuss with him. They have promised me to send me his number. I will want to talk with him privately before I come up concerning Ero. Okay. I was the only blogger who talked about Ero arrest in Facebook. But today, anyway, let me not go there. Nigerians, I want to advise everybody. You see, when they said if you are a Roma, act like a Roma, act like the Romans, what it means is that is to respect the rules and regulations of this country. I'm going close to my 30s in this country. Okay, I'm not yet there, but I'm going close to. Okay, when a man has crossed 40 years, he has passed half of his lifespan in life. Okay, this present day. Why am I saying so? Since I've been here, I have never been handcuffed one single day. And no policeman has called me and put me in jail, or have been. They use racist words. It's normal everywhere. We the Nigerians, we the Beninese, we discriminate the Hausas, we discriminate the Yorubas. We call the Yorubas Aneyowa. We call the Igbos Igbonorimandu. Okay, we call the Hausas Malams, that they are like cows. Okay, but we are all one Nigerians. So what do you expect from somebody? You travel from 7,000 kilometers to their country, and you expect them to accept you like that, and they just knowing us in a question of about 50 years, the blacks started coming to Italy. It's not in the UK. Even in America, where they took us to as slaves, we become the president and governor everywhere, yet they still have discrimination. It is in everywhere, okay? But meanwhile, as I said before, I'm not here to talk about ex-commissioner Ero. I'm still waiting for a dialogue with him because he went too far to destroy this country. Anyway, let me not go there. So, I want to let Nigerians know, when the news came out on board concerning my friend Moro, I never know he was the one when they mentioned his name. So I placed a call to Chesena. I don't have much fans in my city here in Ravenna here. Where I have glory is in Faenza, in Chesena, in Foli. These are three regions or three provinces that is close to my city that people know my respect my presence and accept my how do I call it? Give me my respect much than, because it's obvious that Jesus was called Jesus of Nazareth, right? But in Nazareth, he was not much respected in his own town. So just the same way in Ravenna here, no one knows my value. Okay, it's only when they are in problem they come to me. When they don't need me, they look me like shit. Okay, but I'm not bothered about that. Now let's go back again to my friend. Let me start from the story before I tell you the conclusion of today's issue. I'm just coming in now from the evidence side. Now, okay. When I heard the story, I was shocked. The National Union called me, the secretary called me. I don't want to mention names anyway. The web officer called me, and the president called me. Say, look, we live far from you. You live very close. I might not be executive in the national body, but I'm recognized as somebody who contributes a lot to the progress of the NUNA in Italy. So they called me. I said, look, no problem. I was doing night. I closed 6 o'clock. I arrived home 6:30. I freshened up by 7. I took a bus of 7:30. I'll be 8 o'clock. I was in Chesena by 8:40, I guess so. So when I go there, I made his closest friend, not family friend though, closest normal friend, a Benin guy, which I said I withheld their names. Okay, this was the guy that rescued Umaru when he was ejected out of Akasa Colienza For those of you who are in Nigeria who don't know what it means by Akaza Kolensa, I'm talking about the refugees camp where they kept Nigerians or non-Nigerians who declared refugee statute. I don't know what he did. I'm not going to judge him. He's late. So he met this man that I was talking to you about now. This guy I'm talking to you now, the mother is my very, very bosom friend. And took him into his house and lived with this guy for almost a year. That was 2021, up to this year before he transferred to this white lady's house. Okay, please, we are too few to hear this story. In fact, spread the news so that they will not be going back again to be searching the story, what I said before. Hear from my mouth. Share this video, please. I just beg you, share this video. It is one of the most touching news that I ever said in my life since I became a blogger. I never knew Nigeria can be so desperate. I've been hearing it, but what I saw today was shocking. So, please send out the story. Share the news. Share it this page so that people will get to know exactly what we are after. So, when I got there, I met my bosom friend. He told me that this Umaru, you see that video you saw on Facebook, that video was attached to the video when he was dead. That video was the video of last year. It was not the video that was done this year. This woman and this boy have series of quarrels, and people always record them. It happens in the car, in the street, in the restaurant, in the house. Most of these times people video them, but it has never come to Facebook because he was still alive. They know he might have reacted to the video. That's why they did put it on live. He was dead. That's why they attached these two videos to tell you that this is the tension or the problem our brother has been passing through with this woman's hand. Okay, let me go to the story. So, I was told this guy kept him in his house for close to a year. When he was living with this my junior friend, he get in contact with this lady who was formerly married to one Moroccan man who they said does not have a very good record in Italy anyway. But I'm going to go that it's so personal. It's so personal character. You understand me? I'm not going to go there. Okay. Then he get involved with our brother. Then our brother was dating this person. Our brother, they told me that he's very weak, a very soft-minded person, very honest, a very easygoing person who trusts persons very much with his heart. And on the process where they were dating, he introduced this white lady to the boy, that my friend, that had bought him in his house. I said, look, this is my girlfriend, an Italian girl, you understand? A lady, not girl, it's a lady. That woman should be at his early 40s, you understand? I saw her physically. So, the relationship was developing. The guy let him know that he needed to build a family because as I was told, they said he has no father or mother in Nigeria. But I think they said his brother also died too, mysteriously, just the way he died too now in Nigeria. So he wanted to create a family and build his own house, home, and stuff like that. So the woman already knew his weak points. He told the guy that he was pregnant. The guy and I said, look, oh, wow, he rejoiced and did a bit of big parties and stuff like that. And they left and told his friend, oh, look, my brother, if this woman said he's pregnant, I want to go and stay with her in the house to be able to see how my baby grow in the womb and how it's going to be born to earth. You understand? Never knew that this woman was taking him for a ride. Because this guy now got a job, he was working very close to his resident, where this woman gave him residence, and they were living in peace in the house there. But when I visited the police, I get to understand that this woman was toxicodependent. Those of you who are not Italians, I mean that somebody who is depending on drugs control her emotion. It's somebody who sniffs. Okay, when I say sniffs, you should understand what I'm talking about. Okay. But she works in the post office as a casual worker. Okay. So, when they started living together, this was a series of problems they always have. The guy get to know that this woman sniff. And I was almost converting this guy to follow the same level because the guy was in love But at a point, the guy retrieved from that life and tried to convince the woman to live a better life. All the time, he always claimed she was pregnant. It was a lie. And later on, they found out that she just create problem whenever they try to beat the boy. Just as the way you saw it in that video. That video you saw in Facebook was the least video that was more accommodable to see. There are other more violent videos that the woman did. There are people recorded them that I cannot play to you because this issue is still under investigation. Okay, but with what I saw today, we decided to close the investigation. We will call the police now tomorrow to close the issue. Okay, I am telling you, I don't talk just because I want to speak. Okay, so let me leave those stories behind. This woman has claimed to be pregnant 3 times. 3 times. The last one was the one that led to the death of my brother. Okay. On Friday, he took her out for dinner in one Mexican restaurant in Chesena. So they were eating there. This my friend that kept him in the house some times ago. He called him. He went there and saw this. Wow, this is lovely. I like people to live like this, not fighting every day like that. They ate. This guy was the one that paid for the restaurant for a white woman. Okay. So then when they left there, when they entered the car, this guy promised my junior friend that I will pass by your store when we are going home after finishing the restaurant. The guy was waiting for them to pass by. But not knowing that when they were coming, the woman had stopped on the way with the car. The boy doesn't drive. He has no driving license. It's the woman that take him out to any place because it's his woman. He said, look, Amore, can I ask you for a favor? When I say Amore, I think that word is international word. Everybody knows what I mean by Amore. Lover, my dear, my sweetie, my honey, you know. Can I ask you something, a favor? The boy said, sure, what's the problem? He said, can you just buy me a piece? A piece means something to sniff. The guy first refused. When he saw the face of the woman, he knew the woman would get angry again, just as she normally does. He quickly used his number 6 as a Nigerian man, and Nigerian carry last. He said, look, because Nigerian man, no they carry last. He said, my dear, I know you will need it. I bought it, it's in the house. Let's go home, you take it in the house. The woman was driving straight to the house to see the man in the store, my friend in the store. He braked. She braked and said, look, I don't trust you. You'll be telling me to stop this thing. Show me what you bought. The guy said, it's in the house. And the woman he disagreed with the guy and started dragging with the guy, punching and all stuff like that. And asked the guy to walk out of the car. When they were dragging, there was a Moroccan man that passed through that place. Who knows them too? Their story is not new in Chesena. These 2 couples, okay. So the guy was coming on his way. He saw policemen with cars slow down following him. He thought they were after him. So this Moroccan man quickly diverted to the store area and started gisting with some foreigners he met there, making fun with them. The police saw him and the police revised back and went away. He now went to the store and told my junior friend that, look, I saw your friend though with his wife, they are still fighting inside the car. After that fight, that dragging they did, the guy went out of the car and trekked Chesena to Pivestina area. It should be around 16 to 18 kilometers. The guy trekked down home and slept. Saturday, that same issue of agitation came to the woman, and they have this kind of dispute they normally have. Okay. Human rights activist. Mona invite her, I beg. Make I look my phone, whether in day, make I invite her. I beg, who know this man? This is a man for human rights, make him invite her, make him hear the true story. Because what he said that day was a total fake stories. Okay. I always tell them, say me they know they talk with they don't know. Alright. So the guy went home. That very moment they were still trying to fight again. The guy dragged the guy, he caught the guy's hand. That wound, I saw it. I saw it, okay. You know, so what the guy did was he took his monopathine, they call it. That thing they used to stroll in the What is going on? That thing they used to stroll in the streets. You understand me? So he has 2 tires. No, his battery. You stand on it with 2 legs. Make vroom. They only use it in the big cities in Rome and stuff like that. The guy drove it to the store close to the train station in Cesena. Okay, and was complaining to this friend. I said, "Okay, Oga or Pali, this woman has started again. We were dragging. This is the wound he gave to me, and she decided to leave the house. She just told me that she's in the hospital. She's not feeling fine. Meanwhile, don't forget that I told you before that this woman will be putting this guy in job that she's pregnant all the time to hold this guy because you know that the guy is fully in love to have kids. And everybody in Cesena know about their story that this woman has been pregnant for the past 2-3 years. You know, to deliver. So this time around, the woman saying they're pregnant 8 months. You're not going to the hospital. The guy comes to say, bros, what thing I go talk and say, call the woman. May go look how he did for hospital. Say before he do some things for inside store, he turn back, you know, see this guy gay for store. After some time, at about 10 o'clock in the night, the guy drove in with his monopathing and fixed it in the store. And he asked him, what did happen? He said, no, he don't call him more. Say, this lady has went to his mother's house. You understand? Has went to his mother's house. For that simple reason, he not see the woman. It's okay, what he will do, we dey expect make my friend carry us go outside for Milano Marittima to go because it's summertime, it's a beach side. They need to groove up. Since in Italy you dey house, not just go house again, follow us go groove for Milano Marittima. For those of you who live in Italy, you know where I call Milano Marittima. Please, just give me a break, please. Somebody is ringing my bell stupidly. Hold on, please. Sorry, everybody. You know, we live in Italy. The normal cultural activities, you know, Nigerians, they don't call. They just come to your bed, they ring. You ring 1, 2, 3, nobody answer you. You don't go. They continue ringing. So I'm sorry for keeping you in a taser, according to the Italian language, holding you up to this. Okay. So then this guy that was supposed to take them out of Milano Marittima is a Cameroon guy or a Kenyan guy. I've forgotten exactly because these things are offered. These are stories that I had 3 days ago and today. So I might not be able to accumulate exact, but the stories are true. But I might not be able to say the real name or whatever. Okay. So there's another guy that helped this my friend to sell in the African store there. He begged the man to take this girl to drop her at her home. When he finished there, he come and take them to the beach side to group themselves. This late guy, Umaru, was with this my friend. I don't want to mention his name. Okay, he's junior to me, but doesn't really matter anything. He's a key prime. How do he helped me a lot in getting those facts. I'll get to a point where I did my job as a coordinator of the Nigerian community, you know. So when the guy got to drop the girl, he called this guy who owns the African store and said, look, I can't come back again because I have an emergency to attend to. So the boy told the boys, look, this guy don't want to come again. No. He be like, say, we'll go Shintro, go take good time because Cesena, Foli, Ravenna, they are all tourist center this period, you know. The boy refused, say, look, bros, if not that be the case, make Kukuma they go house. My partner, they call him. I know they drive that thing when they carry tire, they go. So they say he said the thing get full battery, so he will carry in reach 18 kilometers. So making it go. It's okay, no problem. So this guy went, he left and drove that partner home. All of a sudden, by 10 something, the woman called this guy that owns the African store twice. The guy did not pick the phone because he said it's in a normal way. The relationship has always been up and down, calling for solution. Never knew that he's going to pass a message to him that the guy is late. He refused to pick the phone. So it was the best friend, that guy that recorded that video you all saw when the corpse was being put into the ambulance. Okay? That guy passed through the store. Chema. What's this woman's name? Please let me not forget. Hold on, because I don't say things that I don't know. Hold on. The woman's name, I want to tell you the woman's name. This is the message that came in. Okay. Valentina. Her name is Valentina Campetinelli. That's her name. She called and was saying impiccato è morto. This guy they told the story to don't understand what they mean by impiccato. Impiccato means that somebody hung itself. So when this my friend heard this story, he knew exactly that was the reason why this woman was calling him before. Quickly, he picked the phone and called the lady, and the lady said, "Wow, tuo amico è morto, è impiccato." They got to call a taxi, and they rushed with 2 or 3 persons. They went straight to that place there. When they got there, also I want to thank the Carabinieri of Cesena for their collaborations and for the clean work they did. You see, that's why I said I'm still asking that guy to tell us exactly. I don't know how to say it. Exactly where he lives. When he said Italian police are the most corrupt policemen in the world. Nobody is perfect. We are human beings, right? Okay. So, as I was saying, then they went there and I begged the police, please, we are the close family. We need to see him. They went there, the guy was already lying down in the floor. I'm telling you what this guy told me. So they came back home. So when the embassy heard about the story and the Nigerian Union heard about the story, they all called me and said, I'm aware of this story. But when I saw the video, I saw this guy there. I know he's my friend. He lives in Chester. And I said, look, this thing is current. Because normally when you see such thing like this, you think Nigerians is far distance. When I saw the ambulance that took him, it was Chesena. I said, look, he's close to me here. And I saw this man picture there. I flashed his face. I said, look, I know this guy. So I called him. He told me this is what is going on. Before the embassy called, before the Nigerian Union called. And I said, look, I will take it upon myself. It's my responsibility to find out how a Nigerian man got late like that at his prime age. So I went there. Human rights activist, I'm doing this because of you. Because I didn't want to come to the public and be saying things about, our late brother. This is the paper of the Carabinieri concerning the death of our brother. You see there, Aneru Umaru, that's his name. Okay? This is, you see, Regional Carabinieri Emilia Romagna, Stazione di Cesena. Okay? When I got there, so when we got there in the morning, I did night that very day. So I called the guy, I said, look, tomorrow, they said they have appointment to go and see the cops by 9:30 in the morning. Then I now said, okay, look, I work in the night, I close by 6, I go back home by 6:30. I'll just fresh up, hang in the parlor and take 8:30 bus. Because at the moment, I don't drive. Okay. So I said, okay, let me take the bus. I arrived there about 9:39 or 9:40. So we went there to the hospital. We couldn't have a substantial reason to see the cops. So we went back to the Agency Funebre, those who took the cops from the place there. And they now gave us these papers and said, this is the people who are in charge. So the Carabinieri, I now went there straight to the Carabinieri. When I got there with my friend, I saw a lot of crowd in this place here, in the place there. I saw a lot of crowd there in the place there. So I decided that I'm not coming here to do a report or whatever. I'm here in case of a death person. So I placed a call to the commandante, the commander of the station of that police office. And he answered me. I told him my name, who I was, where I came from. He said, okay, please, hold on. He opened the back door for us. But he said he's going to accept only 2 persons to come to the office because COVID-19's regulations, you know. So I and that same guy went to the room, the office of the commandante. He showed me the rope that the guy used in hanging himself. Nigerians, breaking news. He showed me the rope that the guy used to hanging himself. And he shows me the pictures where the guy was lying down. He shows me the place where where he hung himself. He shows me the window where the fire brigade, a vigile folk we call it in Italy, where the fire brigade broke in to the house because he was only in the house and he locked the door. You understand? So then he told me how it happened. My first question was that the shower where he hung himself was very low, almost the same height with the guy. How can somebody hang himself a place? Normally in Nigeria, people go to the trees, go to high place, and leave their neck and go straight, or the ceiling fan, stuff like that. He said no. They believe that this guy raised up his leg and become small, and the thing draw his neck and got suffocated. You understand? I said okay. So he told me a lot of story, but the fact is that the only accusation we have against this woman, I said it to my friend, my general friend, said, look, is that instigation to death. This woman instigated this guy to death. He knows his weak point. He used everything against this boy. Because when we came back from the police office, I now saw some videos in his telephone regarding to the discussion he and this woman made up till 1:45 in the midnight, which is now resulted to Saturday morning, 1:45 in the morning, where he was telling the woman that non ce la faccio più, torna a casa, non ce la faccio più. So when the woman now sent a video call, listen, I'm not saying they say, I'm saying what I saw, okay? The video call, I watched it. The video call was that the woman was telling that Coppa tua è molto il nostro bambino. 8 months pregnancy, to die because of just quarrel. It is not 4 months, not 3 months. So this is the area where we say this woman instigated this man to death. He knew that that's what the boy wants. He was using to threaten his life. Every day, the boy had been resisting it for the past 2 years. He couldn't resist it that very moment, and he committed suicide. Hold on. So the boy said, in the same voice message the boy sent to the lady, se mio bambino è morto, io non posso vivere, deve morire con mio bambino. This is his words. He's dead, his spirit live on. I'm telling you what I heard in the voice in his own cell phone. 1:45 a.m. in the morning, Saturday in the night. So at that moment we're having a lot of doubts. I told them the picture, the police, you see, the Calabrian, as I said before, may God bless them in Chesena. He went as far as extending his collaboration more than even the professional levels, showing us the picture was not supposed to be done. The rope neck, we saw a rope tied, that is the mark of the rope tied in his neck was there. You understand me? So, but when I came back to, hold on, my guy, they call me, Chairman, I did live, I did narrate some stories. I'll call you back. And they call you back. Make you hook up, you go to hear the story. Die. Ciao. So, it is my close Igbo friend that live with me in this house that I live. So, they told me that, bros, if somebody hang himself, if the person tied the neck for back, tie him, you know, get one line. You're supposed to get more than 1 or 2 lines when they draw the neck up. I said, well, that's the point. I was preparing today to add those allegations against the woman in the police office. You understand? Before I received a call from our embassy, Minister Bello, you know Bello for embassy. But before that time, this is the letter. This is the certificate of death. Look at it. So I don't say things. You see, USL, those one in Italy will not say that USL, Abi. Servizio Sanitario Regionale, Emilia Romagna. Abi? Okay. There's a place I want to show you here. Okay, the reason how he died. 2 minutes, please. There's something that's so okay. Okay, I want to show you one thing here. They wrote something there. Guarda. Morte violenta. They mark that place there. They come mark another one there, say he died by himself. But you know if you see where the Italian language, see the papers here. These are not forged. You see signature here. See signature here. I don't say things that I don't know. I always tell you that when I say something, I know what I'm saying. It might be not be comfortable with Nigerians. Thank God we are able to quell the annoyance in Nigerians' mind, in Chesena, in Ravenna here too, and even in Foley. Most of them who love this guy is a very peaceful guy. Wanted to create protest, violent means of getting justice. So these are the two papers. I have already posted these two papers to the embassy for facts of the issue. Look at it. This is one, and this is the second one. Okay. I have this paper with me physically. I did not. They say no day. Okay. You know what makes me to come out today to replicate all those false stories they be saying on internet? The only allegations or the only charges I can place against this woman is when she said she was pregnant of 8 months and he miscarried 8 months baby, and it was a lie. That her be jumping this guy for a very long time. So I will play this video, but I will not show you the video, just for reference, because I want to be guided in anything I'm doing. You just listen to what we discuss on that very place when I met the lady to ask her questions about the death of her. Because first of all, when we went to the mortuary, let me give you that story. I'm coming to the issue. When we went to the mortuary, we cannot see the person. We went to the office of where the people were in charge on. We called a lady. Where are you? She says she's where we are. We now told her we are here. It's okay, she's coming. She drove by herself. Where I was admitted by her, she doesn't show remorse of she lost a loved one. She drove by herself. Somebody in that position that lost a loved one that hung herself inside your whole apartment cannot even stand and drive a car. So I questioned her. I introduced myself to her. Who I said, Valentina, this is me. I'm a coordinator of the Nigerian community in Emilia-Romagna. That I was sent here by the National Union, and the embassy is aware of my coming here. He said, okay. He started saying that, oh, he said, Copamia, that it's my fault that he killed himself. That I make him to believe that it's his fault that we lose our baby. And I asked her, which baby? Did you have a son or a child for him? He said no, that he was pregnant. Pregnant? How many months? She said 8 months plus. He was almost on the end of the 9 months. So I was shocked. 9 months, I said yes. So where's the baby? That he say he lost the baby. How can a lady lose 8 months plus baby in her stomach and they flush it out without a burial, without a death certificate, without nothing at all? And she's here with me talking a flushing that was done yesterday. That was where I started doubting that lady. That was the reason why I wanted to take charge or take case with the woman. But when I went back to Chesena today, I don't promise and fail. Hold on, my fellow brothers. Hold on, let's see whether we can echo. I won't show you the
perché è nigeriano, è cittadino nigeriano, è morto, vogliamo sapere perché. Quello che voleva, che mi ha sempre detto. Fagli vedere, certo, perché solo il messaggio. Il perché, scusami, lo stesso, lascia. Il perché è questo, te lo dico subito. Guarda. L'ultimo messaggio che ti ha mandato.
This is the message the boy wrote, sent to the woman.
Forse ti devo far sentire quello. Allora, dov'è? Anch'io sono un messaggio. Vabbè, ascolta. Non lo so, infatti ti sto dicendo. Sei stata l'unica persona, la prima che ho chiamato io, capito? Dai.
Oh, calmati signora, non è capace, perché la lasciare lei guidare?
Appunto. Ma non può.
Deve guidare lei. I was telling you, why do you have to drive?
Se va a sbattere. Dopo me lo aspettare anche poco. Aspetta. Meglio se lo vedi lei.
Ma metti di da voce.
This is the boy that died that is going to talk now. Listen very carefully, everybody.
Quello che stavo dicendo a lui che il mio figlio è morto, se è morto mio figlio oggi, perché devi stare io alla vita? Io voglio morire con mio figlio.
I'm talking now.
Ma chi l'ha mandato il messaggio che suo figlio è morto?
Io, perché nell'ospedale gli ho detto guarda sono qui, tu sai che comunque è successo questo, cosa non lo devo dire, non glielo dovevo dire, ragazzi non glielo dovevo dire.
Chi ti ha inventato questa cosa?
Cosa?
No, a dire che suo figlio è morto.
Perché non è vero?
Ah,
Oh,
che tu eri incinta.
lui non sa niente. Guarda, se mi vedi adesso.
Sta cercando di capire la situazione, gli dobbiamo spiegare, non è che
Io,
non
hai
sappiamo
visto?
niente, stiamo cercando di
Io
capire.
devo capire la
Perché io
cosa,
non sapevo
capito?
neanche che sei morto
Perché
qualcuno, no?
sono io,
L'ho
la
saputo quando
voce.
tu lo dicevi anche te,
Certo.
quindi non è che possiamo sapere, io non lo so, tu lo
Tu
stai
hai registrazione che tu hai mandato a lui.
Sì, ho tutto qui, ma lo sa, la polizia l'ha avuto tutto. Guarda, dov'è, aspetta.
Però,
Guarda, questo è stato alle 10:24, alle 11:24.
quanto mesi era la gravidanza, signora?
No, vero, alla fine.
Ma come fai?
9.
mese in stare in due stanze.
Da quanto giorni che tu hai?
Ha perso
3 giorni fa, 2 giorni fa?
Sì,
2 giorni fa.
sì.
E tu sei già qui?
Ma dopo mi hanno lasciato andare il giorno dopo, uscire.
Il bambino dov'è?
Come bambino dov'è?
A 9 mesi?
Non c'è, no, non c'è più. Non c'è più, non ho voluto vederlo neanche io. No, lo fanno subito.
No,
No,
però i documenti?
Vi prego, vi prego.
I documenti?
Ho tutto io, ho tutto nella.
Va bene,
Cioè.
ok. Prima di tutto, signora, calmati, signora. Io sono
Però gli puoi dare la chiave della macchina, per favore?
Sì,
guida
vabbè,
lei.
però devo andare.
No,
Ragazzi,
lo so che
no,
vai
no,
lì, però
qui-
intanto dagli la chiave, tiene lei, guida
comunque la
lei.
motivazione, lui si è sentito in colpa per quello che mi aveva fatto.
No, il problema è quello che stavo dicendo, che qui
Ma chi sono lì?
non c'entra niente qui adesso, sai perché? Perché in nostra ambasciata
Sì.
nessuno che toccare la coppa di lui adesso,
ok.
dobbiamo essere
Loro,
chiaro
mi sa che la
come è morto lui, capito il discorso?
prendono cura del suo
Tu erano in gravidanza 9 mesi, signora, ti resi conto di quello che stavo dicendo lei?
Certo.
Qui in Italia se uno ha perso il bambino a 9 mesi, a 9 mesi è già un bambino, quello lì non è, a 7 mesi possa che nascere il bambino, ok? Ti fai il funerale. Come è seppellito un bambino di 9 mesi senza funerali?
Non ho lasciato niente.
Ha lasciato niente là? Va bene, non c'è
Emorragia,
Va bene.
emorragia, tutto
Non ci
quanto.
preoccupare, ok, non ci preoccupare.
E abbiamo fatto l'ecografia interna, tutto.
Sì,
c'è una lesione all'ovaio
Sì,
destro con una.
l'ho capito.
Addirittura ho un fibroma all'interno.
Ho fatto la notte io oggi.
Capito?
Sono tornato a casa alle 6:40.
Comunque.
Io sono di Ravenna, ok, non sono di qua, ok, quindi mi
Comunque,
hanno-
e questo non questo, lui, cioè, se è stato la colpa non è la mia.
No, ma nessuno ti
La
dà la
colpa non è la mia.
Devi
no.
sapere che nessuno ti sta dando
No,
la
la
colpa. L'unica
sai,
cosa
sai
è
dov'è la colpa tua?
Qual è?
vogliono sapere
No, se io-
perché
se-
si è suicidato.
No.
Perché si
ecco, è
sentiva in
questo.
colpa,
Sì,
tutto lì.
però
una-
vogliamo sapere,
questo
non
punto,
è per solo
secondo
perché.
punto, il motivo erano molto gravi, ok? Se era vero che avevo 9 mesi di gravidanza, quello dobbiamo capire quello. Le bambine che è nato è morto, dove è il bambino? I documenti dobbiamo vedere anche, io sono 30 anni qua in Italia, non è che mi era nato oggi, ok? Quindi, non mi dà, però, guida te signora, fammi finire con i carabinieri, ti richiamo tutti dopo o anche domani, ok?
Siamo due.
Dai, dammi la chiave.
Dai la chiave a lei, ok? Va bene?
Fagli vedere
quello che il primo che ho perso.
Ti lascio un attimo, ti lascio il mio numero. Un attimo,
Voi non lo
signora.
sapete,
Signora,
voi
prendimi
non lo sapete,
un
io ne ho
attimo.
persi 2 con lui.
Un attimo.
Aspetta, non te lo
Lasciamo-
devo dire, no, te lo
No,
devo
lasciamo
dire
stare
perché
quello
dopo.
adesso.
No, perché dopo sono altre
Signora,
cose.
lasciamo stare quello adesso. Prendi il mio numero,
A
signora. Hai il
novembre
telefono?
ne ho perso.
Un attimo.
No, io non
Novembre fino adesso non è ancora arrivato 9 mesi, signora. Hai già avuto una?
Solo il telefono dietro.
Sì, prendi il mio numero. Prendi il mio numero. Se ha preso un altro a novembre, oggi siamo in agosto. dicembre, gennaio, febbraio, marzo.
Ma cos'è questo? È importante questo.
Sono te che sta parlando, io non ho chiesto niente.
No, sei tu che...
Non ha chiesto niente, io prendo il mio numero,
Io ho
signora.
detto così, lui si è sentito in colpa, mi ha picchiato.
Signora, parliamoci, guarda, siamo noi che fai caso con te se volevo fare caso, ok? Però tu cerca di capire una cosa, io sono qui a rappresentare 220 milioni di popolazione in auto,
Dimmi,
ok?
dai, per favore.
328,
Non lo so. Oh mamma mia, prendi te il numero che non ce la faccio.
sua mamma?
No, anche mia mamma. 10 anni in meno,
Volevo... 328?
anche di più.
328, 485 02 55. Vedo.
Questo...
Scrive presidente di nigeriano, ok?
Tra l'altro non le posso più avere adesso.
No, non ti preoccupare, dai, un attimo.
Anche
Torniamo, dopo la chiamiamo te, io ho il tuo numero già, me l'ha dato, ok signora? Andiamo via, dai.
Ma per che cosa? Adesso lui non si può fare niente, quindi.
Ma cosa deve fare? Questo è l'essenziale funebre. Se siamo a posto con le... Guarda, se siamo a posto...
che deve essere
Sì, guarda, se siamo pronti per fare i funerali di defunti, informiamo loro, così loro fanno i calcoli quello che devono fare.
Ma se il magistrato ancora non ha dato l'ok?
No, non è che dobbiamo
Guarda,
fare i funerali, infatti
guarda,
non stiamo parlando dei funerali.
Guarda, signora,
Dai, dopo ti chiamo.
ok,
Guarda, dopo la chiamo.
Anche per quello che è stato postato in tutta la
devi
roba.
va bene.
Ti devi calmare.
Ma è questo il numero? Io ci sono due numeri qua.
Ascolta, hai tutti i vestiti, allora la roba di lui.
This
Io
last one,
non
this
so.
last one. This
Devo
last
fare
one.
quei vestiti di lui che mi ha detto di portarli. Che lo...
Quello con 5-5.
Ma perché non so che cosa è successo, ci sono due numeri.
No, you go back again. Go to
This
the
was
number.
when I gave my number to the lady, the wife, or the woman he was living with. He said my number was confusing. I made it the number I gave for her.
Aspetta,
328 485 0255. Just write
I was giving her my number. She came with a dress
il presidente
that they want to use to dress
ascolta.
the boy for burial. When we never know what he killed our brother. I said it's not important. When it comes to burial, we don't need her assistance. That place that video off was when the other lady understood that I was recording them. So I quickly off it and said I was trying to look at the video when they were fighting in Facebook. Okay. So what am I trying to say, my fellow Nigerians? I'll be leaving you guys now. I told you I would not stay too long in this place today, but just to give you the genesis to the revelation of the whole issue. Conclusively, our brother committed suicide. I have every evidence. I saw the evidence, but I cannot play it to you. I cannot show it to you. This place here, I cannot give you more than that. But I saw it. Everything about him. I just give you some points on when we were investigating from the beginning. But today, conclusively, we have agreed. All of us are in this issue. In Chezena and me has agreed that we have no case of physical murder or compulsive murder or complot murder against our brother. But instigating murder can't be pursued. That is, it's just like you bullied somebody on internet and he went and fell down from the 11th floor and died because of what you did to him or her. You can also be guilty about it. It's a new law in Italy, but it need the chance of winning that case is 50-50. Okay, so that is the area where we are all about. So please, those of you who are carrying those fake rumor in Italian woman kill your husband, Italian woman kill your husband, please desist from that rumor. We are on ground. This is our territory. This is our province. We are in command. We know what is going on here. So we don't take words from people. We find out the facts. I spoke with the police. I spoke with the carabinieri. I spoke with the agent that took the body away. I spoke with his best friend. I spoke with his companion. That is the woman he was living with. And I saw videos that I cannot explain. That's the reason I conclusively said this murder physically committed suicide. Emotionally, he might be killed by, when I say emotionally, that somebody used words that are not bearable by him, that led him to commit suicide by his partner. Okay, so once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm here to discuss. I will come back again to discuss about our Ewu Merije Malam people who got married in Nigeria some days ago. God bless everybody. I need to have some sleep. Thank you and God bless.
Now we don't hear from POIICE, let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own for there. And before you go, I beg, make you help us share this video. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.